and welcome to another math tutorial. Now we have this very nice exponential equation to solve. Our task is to find the value of a, b, and c. Now to find the value of a, b, and c, okay, now let me write the question again. We are given 2 raised to the power of a plus 2 raised to the power of b plus 2 raised to the power of c equals to 148. Now we're going to divide just the left hand side by 2a. There are 3 different ways to solve this question. Now I'm using just one method, okay? One method, okay? So if we divide this left hand side by 2 raised to the power of a, that will be 2 raised to the power of a divided by 2 raised to the power of a, that will be 1. Okay, 2 raised to the power of b divided by 2 raised to the power of a, that will be 2 raised to the power of b divided by 2 raised to the power of a, then plus, we do the same thing here, 2 raised to the power of a, and that is equals to 148. Okay, now 148, we can express 148 as a product of its prime factors. Okay, but it has to be in index form for us to what? To check whether or not we can have the product of even and odd numbers. Okay, now for 148, okay, now if you are given 148 and let's say we divide, let's start with the lowest number, which is the lowest prime factor, okay, the smallest prime factor. This will be 74, okay, then we do the same thing again. This will be 37, then this is 37. So which means when we write 148 expressed as a product of its prime factors will be 2 raised to the power of 2 multiplied by 37. So in this case, we're going to have 2a, open parenthesis, 1 plus 2 exponent b over 2 raised to the power of a plus 2 raised to the power of c over 2 raised to the power of b, a, okay, equals to, then this will be 2 raised to the power of 2 times 37. So this will be odd, okay. Now this is even. So this will be even, okay, when we compare the product, this will be even, okay, when we compare the product. And then this will also be what? This is even because 2 raised to the power of 3 is what? 4. Then this is odd, okay, and this is what? Odd. So which means we have even prime, which is 2 raised to the power of 2 now. Then we have odd prime in this case. So this will then be, we can then set this equals to this. Even will be equals to even. So a equals to 2 raised to the power of 2. So the value of a would then be equals to 2. Okay, that's the value of a. Then we bring down this expression. We have 1 plus 2 to the power of b over, now the value of a is 2, so this will be 4. Then plus 2 to the power of c over 4 equals to 37. Okay, now, so to simplify the left hand side, I'm going to take this to the right hand side, so that this will be 2 to the power of b plus 2 to the power of c over 4, common denominator, and that is equals to 37 minus 1. That is equals to 37 minus 1. Okay, so from here, we can, so 37 minus 1 is 36. So we then have on the left hand side will be 2 to the power of b plus 2 to the power of c, okay, over 4. And we are going to use this 4 to multiply whatever we get on the right hand side, and that's 36. So it means we are going to have 4 times 36. Okay, so 4 times 36. So if we multiply 4, okay, before we do that, now again, let's divide this expression on the left hand side by 2a, 2b, 2 raised to the power of b. This will be 2 raised to the power of b divided by 2 raised to the power of b, that will be 1. Then plus 2 raised to the power of c divided by 2 raised to the power of b, and that is equals to 4 times 4 times 9. Let's put it that way, 4 times 4 times 9. All right, so in this case, okay, in this case, we have 2 raised to the power of b, parentheses, 1 plus 2 raised to the power of c over 2 raised to the power of b equals to 2 raised to the power of 4, because 2 raised to the power of 2 is 4, okay? So 4 times 4, that's 16. That will be 2 raised to the power of 4. then multiply by 9. So again, this will be odd, and this is also what? Odd, okay? And this will be even. So we have even. So we equate the evens, okay? So in this case, we're going to have 2 raised to the power of b equals to 2 raised to the power of 4, so that the value of b will be equals to 4. Just like here, we got the value of a, to be equals to 2. All right. So now that we know what the value of b is, so this will now, we're going to use this to solve for the value of c. Okay, we're going to use it to solve for the value of c. So I'll bring down this expression, 1 plus 2 exponent c divided by 2 raised to the power of, the value of b is 4, and that is equals to 9. So then I'll move the 1 to the right hand side, so that 2 raised to the power of c over 16, because 2 raised to the power of 4 is 16. 2 raised to the power of 4, that's 16. Okay, that will be 16. 2 times 2 times 2. All right, so this will be equals to 9 minus 1. Okay, when the 1 travel to the right hand side, so that 2 exponent c over 16 will be equals to 8. Now we can just what? We can do multiply both sides, okay, by 16. When we multiply both sides by 16, okay, this will reduce to 2 raised to the power of c equals to 8 times 16. That is when this is multiplied by 16. All right, so the left-hand side will be 2 raised to the power of c. Now, this is 2 raised to the power of 3 times 2 raised to the power of 4. 2 raised to the power of 3 is 8. 2 raised to the power of 4 is 16. Now, we can apply one of the properties of exponent in this case. That is the property a raised to the power of m multiplied by a raised to the power of n. That will be a raised to the power of m plus n, which is the product rule for exponent. So in this case, this will be 2 exponent c will be equals to 2 raised to the power of 3 plus 4. And this will be 2 raised to the power of c equals to 2 raised to the power of 7. So that c, the value of c will be what? 7. When we apply the property a raised to the power of m equals to a raised to the power of n, which implies that m will be equals to n. So the values of ABC, are 2, 4, and 7. Then we can verify. Let's verify. If we plug in the values of A, B, and C, are we going to get 148? Let's check. Now we know that A equals to 2, B equals to 4, and C equals to 7. And we know that from the question, we have the left-hand side to be equals to 2 raised to the power of a plus 2 raised to the power of b plus 2 raised to the power of c. So this will be 2 raised to the power of 2, 2 raised to the power of 4, then 2 raised to the power of 7. Now this is 4, this is 16, while this is 128. So this will be 20. So this will be 20, 20 plus 128, okay? This will be 148. So which proves that when the values of A, B, and C are 2, 4, and 7, then they will satisfy this equation. Okay? The noblest pleasure is the joy of understanding. Bye-bye.